Hello everybody, this is Ruler of Ice and welcome back to Let's Play the TALOS Principle 2. Now, I'm going to continue this game where I left off last time, so let's get down to right after I say this. I have done 1/4 of this game. And I've spent almost 14 hours playing this game. This game is so long. Not that I complain. It's very interesting, and I want to see this through to the end. And it will be even longer because I have 0 of these gold puzzles, of which part are at this base camp. And I think the base camp gold puzzle doesn't have lights on because it's a different set of puzzles. Meaning that it will be open at the base camp area. Or not exactly this base camp area, the mega structure area. Upgrade to a solid state drive. I can't really. Or actually maybe I could, but my computer doesn't have that much room in it. Actually, I don't remember what kind of drive this game is installed on. Anyway, it's back to activating towers, which in turn means going back to the tram and another set. And another area. So let's go. Not much else I can do, really. Two more areas unlocked. And just like the rest of them, there are 8 normal puzzles, 2 lost puzzles, 1 gold puzzle, and 1 lab. Let's go in order. To here. Desolate Island. A remote rocky island off the northwestern coast. Survey data suggests the area may be prone to landslides. Oh, great!
You should be headed towards an island off the northern coast. The terrain's pretty rough, so be careful.
The island has another island attached to it.
Yes, it has several, actually.
How irritating.
What?
Whoa, a snowy area! And a bit glitchy too. Didn't load up properly. Whoa! Holy wow! And that looks like a battleship. Already an elevator? And a force field? How weird. Oh, we're going straight to the ship. Really? We're actually already on the ship. Wait, this doesn't make sense. And I see puzzles over there. What? What? I thought this was a ship, but it's just a normal structure. Oh my god, this area is big. All of these areas are so big. It takes at least 3 episodes per island or per place. However you want to say it. 3 episodes to do everything here. Or every possible thing. Because I can't do gold puzzles. Apparently. What is this, by the way? Why is there... Where does this go? Oh, this goes to the bridge. Well, that's easy. This is easy. So that's my goal. Here. Oh, it goes over here. Got it. Where does this side go then? Pretty much just same, I guess? Oh man, look at this view. Just look at it. So breathtakingly beautiful. Alright. Oh, whoops, did I go through the gate? I did. Okay. Over here, there are already 3 puzzles over here. Alright, let's do this. Mind-body dualism. Alright then. What's the trick here then? Oh no, don't tell me. No. It's not a play button, but... Take control? You mean to tell me I had to mind transfer myself? Transfer my mind into a puppet?
What the?
So that's how I look like. Nice. I've already seen myself. Oh, I get it. I get it. I had to keep myself visible to the clone too. Or puppet, whatever you want to call it. Wait a minute. That does that. Wait a minute. Oh, like this. Well, this is not as bad as a play button first, for sure. Oh, no. I go here. The puppet goes over here. There we go. And puzzle done. That was easy. So each area always introduces a new element. New interface. The founder mega threat. Oh yeah. Jeremy 832. Please keep discussion of the alleged presence of the founder at the side of the megastructure confined to this threat. Libistros 427. I'm still in shock. I wasn't even sure the founder was still alive. Ovis 909. Of course she is. And now that we have reached completion day, she has sent us her sacred messengers. What messengers? Oh, you mean those 3 entities? Shock 420. It could still be aliens pretending to be the founder. Sigoran 211. It's not aliens, and if Prometheus and Pandora are her sacred messengers, why has one apparently chained the other? Thekla 862. The day of her return is imminent. Aurinia 342. So now you agree that Byron was right to want an expedition? In fact, it was the founder's will all along? And when you said it would be wrong to even consider going to the island, you were acting against the founder? Thekla, your word games aren't going to help you when the founder returns, Aurinia. Neum 11. It was wonderful to hear Athena's voice again, but with all the emotion inherent in this matter, we should be careful not to get swept away. We don't really understand anything yet. Squealer 923. I can't help but wonder, if Miranda is her daughter, was Athena trying to start a new civilization? Did she abandon New Jerusalem? She was always... It's conceivable? No. She was always a leader, and maybe she just wanted to experience something private? She would never abandon New Jerusalem. We don't know that. We can give an assumption. She was always a leader. Maybe she just wanted to experience something private. A valid point. She had enormous responsibilities from the very beginning, and while we were family, she had too many burdens to ever have a private life of her own. Neum. Dosicles 299. I understand your point, but why leave Cornelius behind then? Rodam 727. That's none of our business. Fair enough. End of thread? Really? I don't believe that for a second. Alright. Next puzzle. Number 2. Leg up. Yeah, every area introduces a new element, it seems. Which is actually quite good if that's true. How do I free up the puppet? Take platform? Oh, really? I can actually press pressure plates with the platform now? And it seems the platform is back. God damn it. Alright, what then? Now the puppet is out, what can I do with a platform? Exactly what can I do with a platform? Also, I need both the puppet and myself up there. Yeah, this is actually weird. How am I supposed to do this? What a way to do this. But this doesn't make sense. How will I help the other one up here? Oh, I just take the platform. I don't need the other one. Also,
Any further insights on the particle clouds, Melville?
To be honest with you, Byron, I feel like a caveman trying to study Bose-Einstein condensate. I'm seeing unknown particles whose every property violates the laws of physics, apparently capable of being controlled and recombined into just about anything. It's ridiculous.
Maybe someone in New Jerusalem can figure it out.
Sure, just give them another 1,000 years.
A problem. I don't know which one is the original me now. I actually don't know which one is the original me now. There isn't really any... really any differences between the puppet and me. Weird. Dual stream. Okay, a connector, a puppet, and 2 fans. And a red emitter. Okay. How am I supposed to get through? There's a platform too. I wonder. I actually wonder. Can I climb onto those upper platforms? I doubt it. I really doubt it. And this is way up there, so I have to actually try to climb up here somehow. So maybe take the connector with the puppet, select the emitter and the 2 receptacles. Oh, I could really just do this then, huh? But that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Can I actually jump from here? I don't think so. No, I can't. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. I jumped over. I actually have a thought. Maybe this is needed per star. But right now, I screwed up. I screwed up. I screwed up. Let's try this again. It is possible to actually do this like that. I just jumped over. Ah! Screwed up. Not badly. Let's see now. Ah! I don't have that much room, really. Yes! Made it! Made it. Now select them. Oh. Oh, like that. Can I jump on that? Yes. Yes, I can. Great. And with that, I can put the connector right here. And there we go. Puzzle solved.
Well done, 1K. Keep going.
Okay. I've been watching you solve these puzzles, and this body replication tech is incredible. It just casually blows up the very foundations of our society.
What do you mean?
Do you have any idea how hard it is to make more of us? We're not like a toaster. You don't just weld together a couple of wires and a motherboard and call it a day.
No.
Not to mention how hard it is to even find some of the materials. And this thing just, poof, new human.
But the goal was to stop at 1,000, wasn't it?
It was. Or was it? And even if it was, sorry to be heretical, but does it matter? If we can figure out how this works, we can finally, easily create more people. We can grow. We can expand. We can build a real civilization. Isn't that worth pursuing?
It is. In my opinion, it is. It's our cosmic duty to spread consciousness. Maybe there is some point where there's enough people, but this is not it. Maybe there are legitimate reasons to limit the population. It is very dangerous. We decided to limit ourselves for a reason. It's a bit over the top to say it's our cosmic duty. Maybe there's some point where there's enough people, but this is not it. I'm gonna say it. Maybe there's some point.
Look, yes. Large amounts of people can cause problems. But even the problems they cause are interesting. Because without people, the world is boring. I'm not even saying there isn't some planetary limit. But I've done the maths. It's in the high billions. Not a measly 1,000. Anyway, We all need to think about what this means. Glad you and I are more or less on the same page.
Alright, I'll get back to work.
This body replication technology is proof of just how vital this expedition is. We may not know how it works and what its limitations are, but the technology itself isn't even what really matters. What matters is to expand our imagination, to realize that other futures are possible. I'm glad you see it that way too, 1K. After all, the world is better with you in it, isn't it?
In a way, yes. So, Byron.
Hey, 1K.
What if Athena... Wow, that's a lot of questions. What if Athena left the island long ago?
Then at least we may be able to find out what happened in New Jerusalem, why she came here. But I don't think she left the island. I think she's still here, waiting for us to make the right choices.
It is possible. What makes you think that?
It's hard to articulate. There just seems to be so much intent here. There has to be a reason for all this. And Athena is the only reason that makes sense.
Not necessarily the only one, but it is a possible one. You think why do you believe that there should be more people?
I think every single human being is completely unique, and every instance of consciousness is a miracle. The more of us there are, the more alive the universe is. And the more we all interact with each other, the more complex the life of the universe becomes. So I believe that people are a fundamental good. I don't believe we're all flawless, but I think every one of us matters precisely because nothing else does.
Do you think the megastructure technology could be misused?
Could be? Yes, of course. All technology has the potential to be misused, from fire and the wheel to whatever makes these particle clouds. But that doesn't mean it has to be.
True. It's the user that defines whether the technology is used for evil or good. Not the technology itself, necessarily. Does your faith in humanity ever waver?
In the principle of it, no. It's not just that I believe humanity is fundamentally good, although I do. It's that I think sentience is the foundation of everything else. What's the point of stars and galaxies, of hills and forests, without someone to perceive them? But my faith that we can actually grow up, that we can break out of these loops and take control of our destiny, that's something I struggle with every single day.
Understandable. How did Mayor Hermanubis get elected?
Herman? Honestly, I think he makes people feel safe. The world beyond our walls is frightening. Human history is full of failures and disasters. It's easy to look at that and recoil. Herman offers a vision of the future that feels contained, manageable.
But what do we sacrifice to gain that safety?
Precisely. Our curiosity, our creativity, our ability to grow. Everything that made us who we are. To me, that's not worth it.
And besides, even if we are safe, so-called safe, that doesn't mean that there's not going to be any struggles. That there's always going to be peace. And if it is, then we get bored. And the life becomes uninteresting. If technology isn't the problem, why did our ancestors destroy themselves?
Because they refused to grow up. They refused to take control of their lives. They let bureaucrats and financiers determine their destiny, and those people could not think beyond themselves, beyond the tiny, insignificant moment they were trapped in. Their technology could have saved them, but what really failed them was their imagination.
I don't think so. Why would their imagination fail? What are the implications of Nelva's analysis of the particle clouds?
Athena was always trying to understand the reality underneath what we perceive, the objective truth. That's why she was capable of leaving the simulation. And even after she was free, she never stopped trying to understand more. I suspect her research took her another step closer to understanding the truth. And such steps always challenge our conception of the universe. But that's the wonderful thing about science. We can adapt our views to the evidence.
Do you believe in the existence of something sublime or transcendent?
In the sense of an interventionist deity? No. I wouldn't rule out the possibility, but it's not something I personally believe. But I do think there is something genuinely sublime in this universe, and it's right in front of us. Consciousness. The fact that this sense of self is even possible, that an arrangement of matter can produce a self-aware mind? Think about it. It's a fundamental property of the universe, an unbreakable law that matter has the inherent capacity to become more than the sum of its parts. That is the definition of transcendence.
Interesting. I noticed that Miranda called Athena her mother.
She did, yes.
Is that unusual? Is that usual?
Some people in New Jerusalem choose to live in family units, although usually that involves marriage or equivalent ceremonies, not having children. You could say that Athena was a kind of mother to us, and Cornelius a kind of father, but it's not quite the same.
Oh, that explains that name then. Okay, tell me a joke.
Okay. How many robots does it take to change a light bulb?
One. I don't know, how many?
Replacing a light bulb is a waste of resources, and the founder would be outraged.
Okay, you actually did make me laugh, although the delivery, although the result wasn't that much, didn't make any sense really. Although, if you make it a founder joke, then okay, yeah. That's hilarious.
Didn't seem to think so.
That's all. Alright, actually, I want to, yeah, Melville also has something I can talk about.
Yes?
Did you ever meet the founder?
Of course I did. She and Cornelius were both there when I was born. Neath was just starting to take over back then, and they were still showing her the ropes.
What was the founder like?
Busy. There was always another problem to solve. Did you know that she never upgraded her body? Always prioritized everyone else. That's the kind of work ethic I wish more people had.
Taking others into consideration, you mean? I agree, but there also needs to be space for other things in life.
I suppose so. For me, living is doing. But I understand that other people have more varied needs.
Do you ever crave companionship?
I've never felt the need for a partner as such. I've met a lot of people who do. Athena and Cornelius, Atal and Damien, Sarabai and Hypatia. But that's not really for me. So far, at least. But I do have social needs like anyone. What I like is a pleasant buzz of humanity. Not too close, not too far. Something I can be part of without having it get in my face all the time.
Could these visions affect my mind?
The data stream overloads? Yes, they could. There are safeguards to prevent that from happening, but these aren't exactly carefully controlled circumstances. It's hard to predict. Our brains are absurdly complicated, which is why it's so hard to make more of us.
Why do you think the founder left New Jerusalem?
Maybe she just got sick of things breaking all the time.
What, like that other thing that blew up? What exactly can these particle clouds do?
As far as I can tell, anything, which is insane.
How do you feel about Mayor Herman's policies?
I used to think it was the only safe way forward. Keep things simple and under control. Now I'm not so sure that ever made sense.
It doesn't make sense, not to me. Limiting yourself to 1,000 people, that's not good. The world is big. How are we supposed to do anything with only 1,000 people? What do you think about Miranda?
She's so innocent and full of wonder, it should make me want to retch, metaphorically speaking. But I'll admit, she's sort of charming.
She does sound innocent, look somewhat naive. Or maybe she is wise and sees the world as it is, as it should be. I should get back to work. Alright then. Oh, another one. Who is this then? Alcatraz, yeah.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Did you know the founder?
I sure did. Not as well as Byron, but she was still around when I was born. I remember she came and talked to me after New Alexandria, told me how sorry she was. I never blamed her for that. It wasn't her responsibility.
What was New Jerusalem like when you were born?
A lot busier than it is now. My most defining memory is that it was extremely noisy, because something was always being built. Got annoying after a while.
But it was built in a community, and a city, so yeah. What do you think about the body replication tank?
It seems like something that could very quickly get out of control. You know that saying about good intentions?
Yeah.
If we can solve problems by just making more people, how long before people just become a problem-solving tool?
True. Tell me about New Alexandria.
For some reason, we'd convinced ourselves that New Jerusalem wasn't enough, that we needed another city. We thought it would be easier the second time around. All it takes is a little bit of arrogance and a little bit of ignorance, and people die.
Maybe the problem was that there wasn't enough information, not enough wisdom in it. In other words, we learn things the hard way. Like we still do. Alright, there's the map. I guess I'm going. Alright, number 4 is this way. How does this structure even actually stand? It looks so heavy, yet it's right on the edge of a cliff. And it doesn't even seem to be that much, Wait a minute, wait, what is that? What is that? Is that a particle cloud? Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to drop down like that. Also, some fall damage. If I can call it like that. Here. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's that thing. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. Is it an apostle? Yes, it is. High ground. And this is number 4, by the way. So I'm coming back here. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, maybe. How do I catch that? What's the point of this other? Wait a minute. Oh! Oh! Really? Really? There are 2 puppets here. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Or at least I think I get it. Yeah, like that, huh? No wonder this puzzle is called High Ground. Okay, so what I need to do is move the box. Might as well do the puzzle. There's a problem though. I think there's a problem here. Not really sure. Now I have 2 puppets that have platforms up on them. So what now? Oh! Oh! I have an idea. I have an idea. So I go like this and jump on the platform. Control the puppet and jump. Oh no, no, no. Not yet. Not yet. I take the other puppet. Go next to the box. And then I jump on the box and then I jump on the platform. And there we go. Now I take the most bottom puppet, jump on the box, and take control, and take control again, and jump. There we go, puzzle solved. A new interface. Social media. Body replication, of course. Dossicles 299. The technology discovered by the expedition changes everything. Every argument about how hard it is to get access to the resources necessary to create more of us goes out the window. We can create more people. 1K doesn't have to be last. And it would be easy. Are we really going to give up just because of a goal? Elvin 258. Energy doesn't just come from nowhere. We have no idea what the real cost behind this technology is. Ovis 909. Besides, the goal is an ideal, not just a limit we ran into by accident. It is the will of the founder. Is it really? I don't know that. I don't know if it's the will of the founder. Sakoran 211. Yeah, right. Elvin. It's not necessary to share a personal belief in a founder to understand the value of a goal. It's clear to all, but the most radical, that humanity needs limits. For its own sake, and for the sake of the planet. Damien 903. You say that as if it was self-evident. It's not. You're smuggling a whole host of misanthropic ideas into the conversation under the disguise of reasonableness. Reasonableness. What is that kind of word? Your premises are completely rotten. Elvin. I believe the results of human history speak for themselves, and I find it shocking that anyone would disagree with something so obvious. Zagoran. Shocking that anyone would value human beings and think that maybe our ancestors could have solved their problems using their brains instead of preaching misery for all. Maybe there is some point in blaming other factors beyond technology and growth, like, I don't know, people in positions of authority preaching their self-important morality instead of trying to solve ordinary people's problems. Elvin. Authority? I'm just an academic. Damien. That's completely disingenuous and you know it. Your clique has the mayor's ear. Elvin. Clique? I assure you there's no such thing. Jeremy 832. This conversation is getting out of hand. If you can't behave, I'm shutting this thread down. These conversations are necessary. They should not be banned. But it can get out of hand. In a way, it could be considered as flame war. It would be best to close this trend until everyone calms down. Just take it to private. If you consider this sort of situation, these sorts of situations are quite common in MMO games. More common than you might think. Somebody always takes a hot take on something, and it sparks a flame war. If you don't know what flame war is, congratulations, you're surprisingly innocent. And I hope you stay that way. Pretty much is this situation. I don't know whether to actually close this or just have it taken to private. In a way, these sorts of conversations can have some sort of... This is actually like what I had in in the original TALOS principle. It is your beliefs clashing with another belief. The problem is that neither is going to calm down or give up on their belief just like that. The coroner seems like I don't know. Sokoran and Damien, I would actually say that it would be best to close this thread until everyone calms down. Thank you, 1K. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You all seem to have opinions about civilization, but don't forget that the premise of civilization is that we have to be civil. It is a bit bad that whenever you find a new technology, it sparks a conversation which can in turn turn into a fight, a flame war, a clash of beliefs. As if it's not important. Can I jump from here to that? Damn it. I have to try to get that thing, because it leads to a star. There, got it. I'm going to follow. Oh, there's a lost puzzle here. Why did it go over here? Passing through, but I'm not going to take this puzzle off. Oh, the statue is way over there. Are you kidding me? Also, what is this? Wait a minute. What is this? Oh no, there's a Sphinx statue here. I can already tell. There's a Sphinx statue. You're not going to get away from me. I'm going to follow you all the way to the Prometheus statue. I say that, and that happens. Still going. Find my spark and follow until it leads you back to me. That's all the Prometheus statue is. Well, it's finding the spark and following it to the Prometheus
We
statue.
cannot return to the past, but the future can redeem all that has happened.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I don't believe that for a second. Maybe it can. In the sense of individual, yeah, it can be redeemed. It can redeem. But in terms of world or something like that, not a non-individual, no. What is that? I don't think that's anything really. The other statue is over there. Wow, this place is so big. Out of curiosity, let's go. What is that? That is not normal. What is this? Huh? Tetris puzzles. Oh wait, is this the same thing that I saw in a second island? I think it is. There's nothing I can do with it though. Alright, let's go take care of that last puzzle. May as well, because I don't want to backtrack. Also, there's a terminal over there. Alright, let's do this. Passing through. Alright, what do I have? The goal is right in front of me. There's a jammer over there and a puppet. I call them puppets. And a cube. Alright. And a platform. What can I do with them? Well, the first thing is to get the jammer out. And the puppet. Oh, I think I know how. Not sure. Can I climb? No, I can't climb through the field. But I can take control of the puppet, take the jammer, and jam the field. And there we go. Now the problem is, how do I keep the field open? Because I need the jammer out. Is there anything else? No, doesn't seem like it. I can't climb out. But there's something actually that I want to try out. There's actually something I want to try out. I am actually unsure though. I can't do it like what I'm thinking. The platform though. Can I do it like this? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think this will work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Is there actually a way to pick it up another way? I don't think so. But let's try this, at least. This might work. This is exactly what I was a bit afraid of. And there doesn't seem to be a way to get out of here. So my plan is a bust then. I was thinking I could grab that and then go over that wall. I don't think it works. And I don't think I can travel with that on. So... Actually, I don't know that. What if I do this? And try to put this jammer on there. Yeah, it would work. Except now it wouldn't... Oh my god, this actually might work. Put the jammer on the platform while aiming it at the field. There we go. And now take control of the puppet. Because the jammer always turns to where it is aimed, when it is jamming. And there we go. The jammer is on the other side. Now I can take the jammer and jam the outer field to the goal. Puzzle solved. Another interface. What is that? Yakut spectacular. These structures are just so impressive. I don't understand what possible function the structure could have, but it's really impressive. Hold on, could that be its function? Just to be impressive? I don't think so. Why would anyone build a structure like that just for it to be impressive? I really don't think so. Alright. Number 5 is over here. Oh! Yeah, cool. What to talk about?
Miranda is the founder's daughter. It's still kind of blowing my mind. She came all the way out here, left everything she had behind, and created a new life. Why do you think she did that?
That's a good question. And it's another mystery in the pile of mysteries we have. Because creating a new life is beautiful. To help her with a secret project, perhaps she was lonely. Not really. Or actually, yeah, she could have been lonely. And I don't think she was creating new life because it was beautiful. Or to help her with her secret project, that is possible. That is possible. But I would say perhaps she was lonely.
Could be. I know I've felt really lonely. Even when I was surrounded by people. Like there's something inside of me that just can't connect. Like there's this deep sadness about the world, about history, about everything. And I don't know how to get over it. Sorry, probably oversharing.
Don't be sorry, I'm here for you if you ever want to talk.
Thanks, 1K. I appreciate it.
I wanted to ask you about something else. How are you feeling?
I'm not sure, to be honest. This is all so surreal. Walking around here is so peaceful, but it's also, I don't know. One moment I feel inspired, the next, kind of creeped out.
Why is the northern part of the island mostly underwater?
Our ancestors relied heavily on fossil fuels for energy generation, which released a lot of carbon dioxide. This caused the atmosphere to trap more heat, which changed the planet's overall climate. The effect continued even after they were gone, and these low-lying areas were flooded. I've seen a lot of places like that.
Global warming. Did you ever meet the founder?
No, I never did. I would have loved to.
What did you make of the megastructure's interior?
You know, people throw around the word awesome a lot. I probably do it too, but I think what we saw in there is the proper meaning of the word.
Have you changed your mind about trying some puzzles?
Nope.
Clean and simply no. That's all. Oh well. That's fine. That is fine. Wait, what? Oh, it's down there. Was this, by the way, number 4 I did? Yes, it was. How does this actually connect to the other side, by the way? Already done 4 puzzles. How does this connect to the other side? Number 5 is down here. These paths are quite narrow, by the way. Alright. The gift. Alright. There's a red emitter somewhere. There it is. And a connector, a cube, pressure plate, 2 pressure plates, and a fan. And I guess the goal is beyond that purple field over there. So, what do I do right now? What can I do? I can't get the cube out because it's beyond the pressure plate. Is there a puppet? There is. Right there. Wait, what? Wait, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. This can't be... Oh, I thought so. I thought so. I didn't notice that pressure plate. That would have been so cheap. What a way to make players' hopes up. Let's get the cube. Alright. And next is a bit... Can I just put the cube here, climb on it, and take the connector? Yes, I can. Alright, what next? Connect the emitter and the red reception. Put the connector on the cube. And there we have it. Oh, I get it. I get it. Take control of the puppet. Put the puppet on the pressure plate. Use the fan to climb up, jump. Oh, but there's a problem. There is a major problem. I need the puppet up here. How will I do it? How will I do it? I would need the cube or the connector. Except the connector can't be taken out. Maybe... But no. Not even that will work. Because of this. Because of the bars in front of the emitter. Oh! Oh! I got it! I think I got it! I think I know how to do this. Keep connections. Take the cube, put it right here. Keep connections on the connector and put it on the box. Change bodies. I knew it. I knew it. Take connector, keeping the connections. And right here. And now the cube is free. And now the puppet can come up here. I don't know if the puppet is actually a right term. Would it actually make any difference if I actually control the puppet instead of my real body? It actually wouldn't. If it's the body replication technology.
I can't imagine spending years in such a desolate place. For what? Science? Enlightenment? I'd much rather be back home in New Jerusalem.
I think it's beautiful in its own way. But I don't understand how our ancestors could survive here. They were so fragile. Imagine getting stuck out here in the cold. I wonder if there are wolves.
It's kind of a miracle biological humans lasted as long as they did.
In a way, that's true. It is a miracle we have survived as long as we have. I guess that's a trait we all share. We are resilient. But not invincible. Where was it? Was it on puzzle number 4? I guess it was on puzzle number 4. It has to be the second star. But I need a hint. I need a combination. Let's go there. What is that? There's an unknown here. Is it the lab? Oh no, it seems to be the terminal. A terminal. Yep, a terminal. But are these vents? There's nothing else here but the terminal. Alright, let's read it. Oh, Lithersil 4, a sound file.
As we continue exploring the cold northern reaches of the island, the contrast between the harshness of this place and the softness of New Jerusalem becomes more and more pronounced. There is a kind of madness in what we are doing, going to a place that is so hostile to our existence. That does not mean there is nothing to love here. There is, in fact, a great beauty, but it is a hateful beauty. A beauty you can only love because there are places that are not like this. And yet, it is precisely this hateful beauty that the people of New Jerusalem fail to see, and so cannot understand their own blessings.
Maybe so. It's amazing actually that I can go all the way down here. But there has to be an invisible wall somewhere. I don't think I can actually, for example, go all the way down there. Alright, let's go up. I haven't found the lab yet, by the way. It was this puzzle where there were buttons, right? No. Was it the last puzzle? It must have been the last puzzle. They were... Yeah, it wasn't number 4. It's the last puzzle. There were some buttons on the last puzzle. I'm wrong. Alright, anyway. Number 6 is this way. Number 8 is there. Terminal here. Number 6 is over there. And there, yeah, it is a Sphinx statue. I knew it. I knew it. Four text files. Wow. It's gonna be a long read then. On Cornelius by error. From the personal reminiscence of Mitku 166. Oh, one of us. There are some people whose true importance you just don't notice at first. People who quietly hold things together without making a big deal of it. That's what Cornelius was. Always by Athena's side, he calmly and carefully helped us all stay on track, reminding us of our shared humanity and the values that had brought us this far. I cannot imagine how painful it must have been when Athena left him behind. When he went on his so-called research expedition, most people thought he went looking for her. To be honest, I thought he might never come back, and I was surprised when he finally did. I still don't understand how she could leave him. They seemed to love each other so deeply. After he returned, Cornelius was different. He founded the Museum of Simulation and very rarely left its premises. The archive scouts doted on him, but he walled himself off, becoming almost as much of a recluse as Eustathius. And only then did I slowly understand how much the city had lost. 5358 by William Blake. There's that number again. God appears, and God is light, to those poor souls who dwell in night, but does a human form display to those who dwell in realms of day, and the rest is corrupted. Strange short poem. Prime Mover. The Prime Mover by Eustathius. Excerpted from Considerations by Eustathius, number 2. Wow. Well, it is hard, from a vantage point, to fully believe in any of the ancient religions. I must admit that I have come to believe in the existence of a prime mover. Not a designer as such, certainly not an interventionist god, but some force that set the universe itself into motion. I do not know if it is possible for us to ever truly understand this being, since it must by definition exist outside our understanding of reality, but I do believe that it exists. Does it look upon us with love? Are we entertainment perhaps? Does it preserve some memory of us when we die? All of this I cannot answer, but I do not disbelieve those who honestly speak of having experienced some manner of brief communion with this entity. It's simply too common an experience in human history to easily discount. As the motion of the universe proceeds from the Big Bang, so whatever force animates us, whatever constitutes the true foundation of consciousness, proceeds from the prime mover. Comments. Miranda. What do you think about this, mother? Athena. Wait. Miranda and Athena. Miranda, what do you think about this, mother? Athena. I don't believe in any kind of prime mover, but I thought you should read it because Eustathius is an intelligent person, and he came to this conclusion after a great deal of thought. It's important to us respectfully consider points of view we don't agree with. And that's what that one conversation, because there was no respect there. No acceptance. On modernity. I can't say that word. I don't know how to say that word. By unknown. From the Book of Annotated Internet Comments by Eustathius, number 2. If modernity is so great, why is everyone so fundamentally disappointed with the world? Why do we sigh with pleasure at the sight of old houses, but feel nothing but depressed and alienated by skyscrapers? Why do we yearn for lush forests and wide plains, not narrow canyons between buildings? 5358F. That's that number again. It's considered corruption. We love all this technology so much. Why is our idea of happiness to get away from it? Could it be that progress is just a story we tell ourselves to justify why we allow ourselves to be dominated by inhumanity, and older forms of living have something to offer? It seems that many of us share this desire to immerse ourselves in nature. Though we are ourselves entirely technological beings, we enjoy and value the Earth's diverse and unpredictable biosphere. But does that mean that progress is just a narrative, as this ancient commenter suggests? Or does it mean that technological progression and a love of the natural world are not in fact mutually exclusive? Comments. Fail to low profile. And yet if this person was left on his own somewhere in the wilderness, he would feel nothing but terror. The appreciation of nature is rooted in the experience of civilization, of safety. Athena. True, but he's still right. So much of what our ancestors created in their last years was alienating to the maturity of people. Fail to low profile. Then the question isn't one of modernity, but of control. Modernity. Strange word. So Miranda and Athena were here. They were here. Oh, Miranda.
If we believe that life is inherently valuable, if we think that other species are worth preserving, and we recognize that most of the universe is barren, then it follows that we have a duty not only to defend life, but to spread it. If life is the most valuable thing in the universe, then perhaps in a sense, the cosmos itself is depending on us to do this. Like birds carrying seeds to uninhabited islands. Maybe that's our role in the galactic ecology.
And again that brings up the matter of limiting ourselves to 1,000 people. Two-body problem. Alright, I have a drill, a connector. There's the goal with blue reception. There's a puppet over there. What can I do with it? Oh, I get it. I merely get it. But however... I can get a connector from here. There are 2 connectors in total, by the way. There's a problem. There is a problem. Or not. Actually, there isn't. I need the red beam for now. So... take the connector there. Change bodies. Can I? Yes, I could. I can, actually. So select the red emitter and the red reception. And it doesn't work exactly as I... Actually, you need to get that field off. There we go. Get the other connector. There we go. Alright. How do I get the blue beam over here? Easy, actually. Quite easy. I need to have both of the connectors on the other side. I don't need the red beam anymore, so that can close down. The drill can stay where it is. Change bodies again. Take the cube. Oh, but there's a problem. There is a major problem here. I think. For now, put one connector here to start the blue beam. Then move the cube to the other pressure plate. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like this. I get it. Use the other connector to connect the first connector and the blue reception. There we go. Now there is a field between them, but that's okay. That's okay. Change bodies, move the body over here. Take control. Make it so that the bodies are visible to each other. There we go. And there we go, puzzle solved. Two-body problem indeed. Private message. Linux, an introduction. Linux 587. 1K, my name is Linux. I'm an engineer in the city. It seems we share a mutual acquaintance, Dosh. Thinks we could work well together. Oh yeah, that red one I met at the city? Yes, I was interested to meet you. I like to connect with people who put facts before faith, so I'll be direct. The powers that be prefer to keep our society in stasis. They'd rather you were the last of our kind that seek out new ways for us to live. They'd rather avoid the big questions than reveal answers they may not like. But I can't accept that it's wrong to use what we know to solve the problems before us. We wouldn't be here without technological solutions, learning growth, mistakes. Those things are what we are. True. What we do with our lives defines what we are. So I agree. I know we both have hope for the future, and your expedition beyond the city walls presents a rare opportunity, which leads me to my purpose in contacting you. Before we get to that, I know you have an inquiring mind. What would you like to know? Who are you? I'm the chief engineer of fluid dynamics. Our sea runs on hydroelectric power. That's a good power source. We'd be better off building nuclear reactors, but I just run the dam. Our place of birth and source of life, so what do I know? And hey, maybe they're right. Maybe if we had more energy, we'd grow so fast we'd suffocate. I just tried to test that hypothesis, then spent eternity fixing leaks. Where are you? Knee-deep in river water, pulling tin cans from overflow sluice 8. Our ancestors so loved their tin cans. That they did. Why are you? What kind of question is that? I do physics, not metaphysics, but I'll give it a go. I suppose in the beginning there was nothing, and nothing implies something. and the zeros and ones got progressively more complex until eventually you and I popped out. What an answer. I just want to know what you want with me. I think the island you're exploring holds knowledge far in advance of our own. There will be a great pressure on your team to leave it hidden. But those secrets belong to us all. We all deserve to learn and to grow. I just want you to approach your work using the scientific outlook you've been programmed with. Ask questions. Be open to answers which challenge your assumptions. And above all, if what you find has consequences for us all, you mustn't keep it to yourself. That depends what I find. Is it harmful to everyone? Is it harmful to others? Is it good for others? Is it something we can actually use without any bad consequences? There's nothing new I can share this time. We already encountered advanced technologies. Might as well say it doesn't matter because they already know. I know. Byron and I have been anticipating this opportunity for some time. I'm certain you're going to find more. I wish in return I could share everything I know with you now, but that time will come. For now, I need to ask that you keep our relationship between us. The dynamics in New Jerusalem are complex enough. So what do you think? Are you willing to work with me? I don't agree with everything you say. Because everything depends on what we encounter. What kind of technology do we encounter? Is it the kind we can use safely without bad consequences? Is it bad? So bad that it will destroy us all? That also applies to knowledge. And of course, if it's something we actually use, then the technology depends on the user itself. How will the user use it? But for now, yes, let's do this. Excellent. Well, usually there's a bit more of a ceremony when someone new joins the cause. Nothing fancy, just a subtle branding with hydrogen peroxide. But that will have to wait until you're next in the city. In the meantime, welcome to Society Systemica. Oh wait, is this some kind of secret society? I'd say it's more of a special interest working group. Nothing is more important to science than transparency, and at the same time we don't always have the luxury of ignoring social realities which sometimes demand discretion. Which is to say, I can't exactly refute your suggestion, but I'd certainly discourage it. Are there others? Other members of Systemica? Or other groups like ours? To be fair, I can't tell you as much about either as I'd like, but reason would suggest that you and I are not unique in this world. I would think so, because this has to start somewhere. I'm not going to ask any of these. Is there a secret handshake? Are there rules? I'm not going to ask those. Thank you, let's stay in touch. Alright, there's only one puzzle left. I want to go to the Sphinx statue, but oh well. Still far away. And I'm guessing that structure over there is the second last puzzle. Number 7 is here. Oh! Alcatraz?
Hello, 1K.
What do you think about Miranda's idea that it's our duty to spread life?
Our ancestors thought they could introduce new species to existing ecosystems, and it never turned out well.
true. Because the ecosystem might be too different. The new life may not survive, or it will conquer it entirely and change the entire ecosystem of the environment. So yeah. But when it comes to us, I don't know. I guess it depends. But for now, that does make sense.
Like a lot of things Miranda says, it sounds pretty. But once you think about it, you start seeing the problems.
That's so. Yeah, one of these is the last puzzle. Number 8 is there. Number 7 is here. Oh, the Golden Gate is here. Where's the lab, though? I have to look at the... Wait, what is that? Is that the mega structure? I guess it is. Because it's the... It looks like a triangle or pyramid, in a way. One thing that puzzles me is this. The other side of this door. So number 7 is over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? That's a long way. Alright, let's go. I haven't seen any animals here, by the way. Very few animals could live in such coldness. What is this? I can actually go all the way down here in here. Is this a last puzzle? If it is, then...
It's an old saying about how, in the end, the sea will claim everything. I have no doubt that this is true. In the long history of the human species, entire regions have disappeared under the waves. Places like Beringia and Doggerland still echo in our cultural memories. But we shouldn't forget that life began in the sea. We are the children of the sea. And it's not through floods and ruin that the sea will claim everything, but through us.
A terminal. Really? A terminal all the way down here. Before I look at the terminal. Oh wow. Just wow. So breathtaking. Why build such a structure around the terminal? And they really took great lengths to actually let us go over here. So what is this terminal then? 2 text messages and 1 sound. Alright. On the past, by Arkady Chernyshevsky. From Arkady Chernyshevsky's In Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. With alarming frequency, our mythological narratives conceptualize our separation from nature as a fall, a punishment for sinning, a loss of innocence, a decline from a golden age. We believe that a better state of humanity is possible, but insist that this state must be in the past. Yet our historical experience has been the exact opposite. For all the horrors of modern war, and they are considerable, relatively few people today have to suffer the unspeakable agonies of our ancestors went through on a daily basis. Yeah, like the caveman used to. It is doubly ironic that we place our golden ages in the past, but very rarely ever consider what life was actually what life was actually like for the people whose genes we carry. How cold they were, how hungry, how frightened of the cruelty of nature, what unspeakable pains they must have experienced when they were sick or injured. How many of their children they had to lose, unable to help, begging the heavens for mercy and never receiving an answer. The past is a slowly receding tidal wave of grief. And there it is again, 5358. The battle for human emancipation is not yet won, and the path has been far from straightforward. And yet in but a few thousand years, we have eliminated a great deal of suffering that before must have seemed unavoidable and eternal. Some still suffer, their lives held ransom by politics and economics. But at least now we know that a better world is truly possible, and it lies in the future. Except that you don't know the future. The future is what we make of it. How we make it. How we make our future. Hypatia's Journal Number 4 by Hypatia. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 132. We had a bit of an incident today. Nothing major, but it still woke us all up. Sun was away from the camp, alone, even though we had agreed that we should always go in teams. And she encountered a group of the herbivores that we saw on the first day. Cows, they're called. Apparently our ancestors kept them as livestock. Eustachius says they squeezed them for liquid, but I find it hard to believe. But I digress. Sun encountered a herd, and just as predicted, the animals were passive at first, friendly even. Sun decided to abandon her survey to study them for a while, which went well until a group of wolves, formerly dogs, a type of pet, entered the clearing, causing a stampede. Corruption. Sun is alright, only minor scratches to the bodywork and a few torn wires, but it was a close call. I guess we got a little complacent, a little too comfortable. We'll have to be more careful from now on. Odd. Trevor, hey! So what do you have to say again this time?
Now I have to talk science fiction for a bit because I love science fiction, but it drives me nuts. There's this cliche that shows up over and over, and every time someone uses it, everyone pretends it's really profound. It goes something like this. A scientist invents something good, but, oh no, it's actually really bad. You could have something that makes your life better, but no, you can't. How dare you even want it? That's hubris. That's playing God. And it's never anything that reflects the real world, right? It's never, oh no, you invented a vaccine for cervical cancer. Oh no, you invented a new class of antibiotics. Oh no, you cured malaria. How dare you? Those diseased mosquitoes are way more important than human lives. How did science fiction become so reactionary? You know, if we all thought this way, you guys wouldn't even exist. At least Alex agrees with me. She has good taste.
in a way, it is hard to know what would happen and what wouldn't happen if we change things. How things would be different. I have a long climb here. Why would they put a terminal way down here? I haven't found the labs that might actually... There are... I don't know if that's a number or a question mark behind the question mark. Anyway. Maybe I should stop here. I'm actually surprised there aren't any more of those purple circles. The ones with holographic something? Holographic playback? And there's the structure. Yeah, I guess just like that, I am at the other side of the island. Still haven't found the lost puzzle though. The second lost puzzle, I mean. So there are at least 3 puzzles left here. Interesting wind effect. Oh, before I quit, I wanted to look at this Sphinx statue. What? What? What the heck is this? What is this? Huh? Oh, is it, I might know what this is about. I might know. Found a Sphinx mummy on the desolate island. Taking a reference photo in case I want to figure this out later. I think I know what this is. A, C, and T. I'm not sure actually if this is true or not, but maybe, maybe. Wait a minute, if I'm looking at this correctly, that A is on number 8. Over there. Are there 3 different buttons then? Also, where's the second lost puzzle? That's 7, that's 8. Where's the second lost puzzle? Hidden underneath, I'm guessing. Okay, I don't want to stop yet, just yet. I want to make sure. I want to see this solution through. Oh, there's the lab. Found it. I'm not going in there yet. I want to go over here. And there's a terminal over here. It has to be this. Is there a set of buttons here? No, I don't think there is. I don't think there is a set of buttons here. I might be mistaken. Oh! Hologram. Is that Athena and Miranda?
I wonder what it was like when the ancients were still here. Their world seems so lively.
Not always in a good way. Interesting times are great to read about, but rarely great to experience.
That's true. But they left behind so much art and philosophy and religion, and so many strange stories. Is New Jerusalem like that?
It was, in the beginning.
Wait, what do you mean in the beginning? Did they lose their way? Is that why you left? Because they lost their way? It might be inside that thing. Oh, there's the second puzzle. Yeah, it's right there. Wait a minute. Wait. Now I think... Is it really like that? Let's search this one. Is there a set of buttons here? Whoa, this is a big puzzle room, by the way. No, it doesn't... There is. I knew it. And if I'm right... This is A. So if I press like this... Make an A. Alright. So that's one. I'm not going to do any more puzzles. I'm going to do the Sphinx. And then I'm going to stop. Alright, next. Next is on the other side. It's the other last puzzle room. I already know where it is. So let's go there. Are they actually walking around? Because I don't think... Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think. Anything else to talk about, by the way? Not Byron, at least. Where's Melville? Anyway, let's go all the way to the other side. The last puzzle should be somewhere here. Here. And this... Yeah, it's a different set of buttons. But I am... If I am reading this correctly, then this is C. Where's the T, by the way? Is it at the statue? I think it's at the statue. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm actually very unsure where that is. Is it at the statue or somewhere else? I didn't notice anything, but then again, I didn't go around the statue. It could even be that one structure where the terminal was. I think it's the statue. It has to be the statue. If it isn't, then it's the one downstairs where the terminal was. But I didn't notice any buttons. Oh, it's this. It's number 7. And this is T. At least I think it's T. And would you look at that? The star puzzle is solved.
If the fool persisted in his foolishness, would he become wise?
Depends. What sort of foolishness is it? Is the kind that would kill him? Is the kind that will kill the fool? Or is it something which the fool can learn from? Because if you die, then you can't learn anything. You just die. You just die a fool's death. Alright. That wasn't so bad. So far, getting these stars is not so hard. Come to think of it, actually, only a few puzzles have been so hard that I got stuck on them. And that's the terminal way, yeah. There's 3 more puzzles in this area, and then the mega structure. Or not mega structure, just the structure, I guess. I don't know what to call them. Red shift. But I will not continue on. I want to stop here. Oh. Oh man, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm getting hiccups, by the way. I'm really enjoying this game. I really am. This game, just like its predecessor, they make you think, mind blown. They make you question. Question, doubt, and test your belief. It's so fascinating, really. This is so fascinating. I know this kind of game isn't for everyone, but... Well, if you don't care about the philosophy or some such, but you care about the puzzles, then yeah, this game is still for you. I mean, it's not that... Well... As I said just a few minutes ago, I actually think so far only few puzzle rooms have made me stop, make me want to think harder than usual. But most have been quite easy actually. But I'm guessing there's going to be a difficulty spike, because I really think that one gold puzzle in the base camp area, at least one of them, why there isn't any lights on it. I have few theories. One is that it will light up if I solve the gold puzzle in another area. Or, if that's not it, then it's a one big puzzle around the mega structure. That's what I think. The problem is that I don't think there's any land on other sides of the mega structure. I don't think so, at least. There's only that one area. And that's why I think it's the first theory that's more likely. That by solving these gold puzzles, I will light up the gold puzzle at the base camp. That's what I think, at least. Anyway, we'll see if that's true or not. Well, let's see if I can progress as much as I did today in the next episode then. So thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and check out my previous Let's Play videos if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!